The Ironman triathlon. Swim 2.5 miles, bike 112, run 26. Sounds grueling. It's nothing compared to life sometimes.
My doctor called me one Friday morning and she said, we're referring you to an oncologist. And I'm like, excuse me? And she said, yeah, I'm really sorry. She's like, we think it's cancer.
The scan glowing where it's not supposed to glow. Hodgkin's lymphoma.
And that was one of those moments where I got up out of the bed and I just started pacing. And I was just like, no, 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 this cannot be happening to me. I have worked so hard to get to where I am. I've got everything set up. I have planned my life and this cannot be happening.
When you have to battle cancer, you suit up, jump in, and do whatever it takes. Often, it feels like you're swimming upstream.
Sitting there in that chair watching this red poison come into my chest was surreal, and it was scary and it was sad. It's a trauma to go through, to get a cancer diagnosis and to go through treatment and to kind of really feel like your body has just completely let you down. And so I was kind of looking for a way to fight back.
After they pulled out the port and the cancer went away, the attorney fought back by paddling and pedaling and targeting a triathlon, the 140-mile-long Ironman.
I was not a cyclist at all. I mean, you know, the first time I rode like 20 miles, I was like, yeah, I'm awesome, I did this. And I was like, and then the thought was, how am I ever going to do this five times plus 12 more miles? Yeah.
She celebrated 5 years cancer-free by finishing Ironman Louisville. 20% of Hodgkin's lymphoma patients don't make it 5 years.
I cried. I just doubled over and I cried because it was a relief, and I was proud, I was happy, I was excited, it was one of the most thrilling moments of my life.
Now she's back at it, transforming the body that betrayed her once upon a time, trying an Ironman sequel. Like many Ironman triathletes, Allison's effort isn't confined to athletic achievement. She's one of many who've raised $46 million over the years to help others experiencing what she went through.
I mean, my main goal for Ironman this year is to finish. My goal for team and training is, I want to stay involved. My goal is to raise $5,000 for LLS this year. I'm getting close to that goal.
If anything is comparable to the long, painful journey after a cancer diagnosis, it might be the long, painful journey through Ironman.
Here comes Allison Brown, Louisville, Kentucky. You are an Ironman, Allison.
Best day ever. Absolutely the best day ever.
Allison Brown knows how both finish lines feel. John Bowl, Wave 3 News. The sun's not up yet, but Jim Bagley is, because his 1-year-old son's not up yet. He has a deal with his wife. He can take on the 20-hour-per-week part-time job of Ironman training if it doesn't take away from family time.
As you can tell, my family's so important to me. So, being able to finish this year and be a good role model for my son, it's really important to me.
He gets emotional when he remembers what happened after he stopped playing football and rugby.
I knew there were a lot of bad things that could come from being overweight, really overweight, 360 pounds, and I didn't want that for the rest of my life.
Peaking at 360 pounds, he could have won The Biggest Loser, but wasn't on the TV show.
I'm going to say 199.
160 pounds is 500,000 burned calories. He got started when he met the woman he would marry, who suggested he try a half marathon.
Started going to the gym regularly, and it's crazy. I remember watching people on the treadmill just running and being like, wow, I want to do that someday.
Losing weight, exercising, and healthy eating all fed off one another in a beautiful way.
I had these incremental changes in my lifestyle where, okay, I'm going to start working out. And then it was, wait a minute, I need to eat better so that I can fuel my workouts to be more efficient, to go further, to go faster, to go harder.
And there we go! It's a long way from the start of the Ironman triathlon to the finish line right here at 4th Street Live. 140 miles, takes most people 12 to 16 hours. And it's a lot longer when you start at 360 pounds.
The journey was hard. It was really hard. You know, there were days where I wanted to quit. Sorry.
What he wants to be is an Ironman. To achieve something great, he believes you have to visualize the end result. When you stare at the bottom of a pool for hours, weeks, and months, you have time to picture what it will look like.
I keep picturing myself and hearing, you are an Ironman. I can't wait.
His wife and son will wait at the finish line. 160 pounds will not be there. He left them all in his wake long ago. John Bowl, Wave 3 News.